Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy, and I help people with their breakups. And today, I have another breakup story to share. And if you have a breakup story you'd like to share, please visit writemac.com, WRITEMAC.com. Send your story in, and I possibly could do a response in a YouTube video just like this. And if you'd like to take it a step further, get some further clarity moving forward, you could book a live coaching session. We talk on FaceTime or Google Hangouts, and then we schedule a time for an hour to 2 hours, sometimes 3 it goes into. But if you want to take that step, that's also available. If you got a comment to help this individual, please put it down below. If you like the video, throw me a like. Let's get into it. I've done about 9 videos today and 9 different stories. So this is the closing one. Dun dun. Hi, Mac. My name is, I don't say names. I'm from Belgium, and I'm first and foremost, thank you for your videos and support for breakup advice. Hope you are doing well. You are a person with a heart of gold, and I love your honesty. Mac, keep up the good work. Well, thank you, dude. Those are kind words. Thank you. Thanks for taking the time to write like 3 or 4 sentences. I'll take it, right? My breakup with my ex is killing me emotionally. You need to reframe that. That is strong language, my friend. That is not going to help you. You got to reframe that into a tone like, I'm hurting right now, but I'm going to get better. Self-talk's big. Deep down inside, self-talk's big. There's a book out there about the U.S. Navy SEALs, and they were saying that, you know, only like 10% or 5% pass all the rigorous tests. And they were saying, they were talking to the individuals that pass these physical tests, and the thing that stands out is the self-talk that they give themselves, that they say they're not going to give up, that they're moving forward. And when you're in a breakup and you start hearing yourself like, this is killing me emotionally, even though it hurts, you got to reframe that. Like, this hurts right now, but I'm going to learn from this fucking thing. I'm going to get better. I'm not going to accept this, and I'm moving forward in my life. I'm a strong individual. And even if it doesn't seem right at first, you got to keep coming back to that. My ex and I were 3 years together. I'm 26. My ex is 22. My ex was my first love, first everything. Well, that's going to be tough, man, but you're going to get through this. My ex was so in love that she had never felt like that before. She told me I was her first everything. After 1 month, I had dumped her because I doubted myself. She could not let me go and suggested to be friends with benefits, but nobody should know. After 10 months together, she liked the real relationship. I said I was going to change and that I would introduce her to my parents and the rest of my friends, but I didn't change. My bad. After 12 months still together in the summer, she went on a trip to Portugal. Wow, I just had another client today that's from Portugal with just a friend. Later found out he had a crush. It was a guy friend. Okay, so let's just keep in mind that this is your first relationship, so you're not highly experienced as far as love, and she's not either. People change their mind quite frequently when they're younger about who they are and what they want. So it's not personal. A lot of times in young relationship, it's timing and circumstance. It's not you as an individual. And you doubted yourself in the beginning. That's something you need to work on. Get your confidence up. On her. Okay, so let's get back to this. After 12 months still together in the summer, she went on a trip to Portugal with just a friend. Later found out he had a crush on her, and she slept with him in the same room. I was angry at her because she had not told me. Well, I mean, did she have a crush on him? Why did they go on a trip together? In September, she went to a new school, and she got to know someone new there. I was jealous and too needy. She dumped me because I never changed, and my mother said that she was too young for me and not good for me. All right, you shouldn't be, you know, if you're in your 20s, you shouldn't be getting advice from your mother. If the advice resonates with you that your mother gives you and you believe it to be true, fine. If you don't think it's true, then you need to find your own path, man. And I told her everything. My ex was angry and I hated me for it, and my mother, and hated her mother. Then she dumped me for a new guy of her school. After 3 weeks, she sent a text saying that she missed and loved me, but still slept with her new boyfriend the same night. Okay, so it's possible that she still missed you, but she still has feelings for someone else. She's 22 years old. She's got a lot of hormones right now. She's in a new school. When you go to university in your 20s, you're meeting like-minded people at the same age, at the tip-top shape of their looks probably. And this is common, timing and circumstance, my friend. It's not you. The next day I see her, and she began to weep, and she wanted me back and told me everything about that night. Now, if you can accept that moving forward, then accept it on that day and forgive her on that day. But you cannot keep bringing it up. I took her back after 1 year and 7 months to thoughts of she had sex with someone else. And to say she, after 1 year and 7 months to thoughts of she, like I said, if you can deal with the fact that she slept with someone else, fine. If you can't and you're going to keep bringing it up, it'll always be a problem in the relationship. It's a dark cloud that'll never go away. So on that day, you had to forgive her fully. Say she's so in love with me, haunted me in the back of my mind, and then she dumped me back for the ex, the same guy she was seeing in school, and went on a trip to Croatia with him. Okay, you need to be done at this point because she's playing with your emotions, she's being selfish, and she's running the whole game. She's running both of you guys. She's having her cake and eat it too, and you're the victim here. So instead of being the victim, you go, not going to happen again, man. After 1 month, she texted me. She asked me how I am. I ignored the text. Good. Then a few days later, she'd call me and I ignore her, leave a voicemail. She missed talking to me and wanted to see me. I went to her place and we cuddled and made out and we slept together. And she didn't want in a relationship, but just wanted to have fun with her friend and me, just for friends with benefits. Okay, so friends and benefits are fine, but you both have to agree that you're on the same page with that. And at some point, someone generally gets to a point where they're like, I don't want to be friends with benefits anymore. I think I want to get serious. So if you're that person, you got to check yourself. With me, I could not handle it because of too many feelings for her. Be honest with yourself and tell her that. And then she was moving out for college to rent a house. I don't think she's serious about you. I think she's attracted to you. I think she's connected to you, but honestly, you couldn't trust a woman like this, and it seems like she just wants to have fun and connect, but she doesn't want to be tied down in a serious relationship. So don't try to make it something it's never going to be. I helped her with her stuff, and I know in the back of my mind, she was texting her ex and some other guy. You know that, or you're assuming? And some other guy, and then she dumped me. I found out she was sleeping with her ex and another guy that was in the past, just as a friend. I was going down too much. Okay. So she was sleeping with 3 different guys at one time, to your knowledge. This tells you the kind. She's promiscuous. It's her prerogative. I was going down too much pain to know that stuff. She discarded me, and I was nothing for her anymore. Just trash. Went to no contact. You're not trash. This is why you need to write your story out. You're not trash. You're not a bad person. It's just timing and circumstances. I mean, right now, you guys are in 2 different areas. You want a committed relationship with her, and she just wants to be friends with benefits. And she was upfront about that. Friends with benefits means she can see other people and sleep with them. And after 3 months, she texted me, hi, how are you? I replied, she's following a pattern that she can come back to you at any time. And just needed me for my energy and emotion support because her ex went to Spain for work. Well, I mean, that's selfish, but on the other end, are you receptive to it? So you're allowing that to occur. And she was lonely in the time of 3 years with her. She also played strip poker with guys. I could not stand it. And she went out and she was drunk and kissed with another guy and said nothing was going to happen that night. You're way too involved with a friend with benefits on what she's doing in her personal time. Told another guy she was single, she was not. She lied. Also, she was on Tinder and said to the other guy she was single but was together with me all the time. She's a liar. Bottom line, she's a liar about relationships. She can never be trusted. But if you want to be friends with benefits because you guys are attracted to each other and you're connected, but if you don't have trust, which you'll never have based on what you're telling me here, then you're never going to have a long-term relationship that'll mean anything to you. And if you ever were, it would take 2, 3, 4 years of her growing up and becoming the individual you want her to be. And the fact is, you got to ask yourself, why am I accepting this kind of behavior over and over again? I was going to go crazy about the pain that she did, all of that, too much anxiety and fear of losing her. I lost my emotion and begged her to stay. Well, you got to go into no contact, move on for yourself. You're a young man. You need to, respect yourself a little bit. I made a mistake in the relationship. I took her love for granted. I have a lot of regrets. How I treated her. How you treated her. Sounds like she treated you much worse than you treated her, and she wasn't serious about you most of the relationship. She could not stand it and thought I was sitting around every other girl every night, but that was not true. She's projecting how she is with other guys, so she assumes that you're messing around because that's what she's doing. She just wanted some time together but never gave that to her in the weekend. I was going to her place and never slept there. We live in the same city and out of the house are like close to, so your houses are close to each other. Now back in November, I gave her a present, and she texted back she didn't deserve this after all she did to me. So bottom line, she's admitting that she hasn't been good to you. She doesn't feel like she's worthy of a nice present or gift, and she's not that serious. She doesn't feel like she's as serious as you are about you two as a couple. Bottom line, and she doesn't want to hurt you. So you know what? Thank her for being honest. In December, she called me. She was drunk, and I helped her going home, and she asked me if I could go in a bath with her and hold my hand. And then New Year's Eve, I called her, and I told her I still love her so much, and is it my love? So you drunk called her so much. I loved her so much, but told me to move on with my life, and she met another guy. So that hurt you, that upset you, but it's fucking clarity. Sometime I think she still has feelings for me. Well, she has feelings for you as long as there's no one else there. She told me she's not 100% over me. Does not mean that I still have feelings. Well, she's one of those right now. She's promiscuous. She likes seeing multiple guys. I'm not judging her for that, but you need to realize what you're dealing with here. You're not dealing with some girl that wants to be your girlfriend. She wants to call you and hook up when it's available for her and it's convenient. And if you're up for it, she's up for it, but she doesn't want to be your girlfriend. She still calls for me as a person. She said, I don't know. Somehow I know she's going to text me in a month of no contact. I'm 24 days into no contact. You shouldn't be counting the days on this one. I just want to show her that I'm not the same person as before in the past and that I am changed, man. The problem is not you. The problem is her. The problem is she does not want a monogamous relationship. She wants friends with benefits, and I don't think you're going to accept that. I just want her back. I keep thinking about her all day long. Please help, Mac. Thank you for reading this story for my bad English and bad grammar. Kind regards, no name, right? Bottom line is you need to move forward because you're chasing a relationship that you're very serious about and passionate about, and the other individual is just not there. So she's not going to reciprocate the feelings you have. And then every time you guys hook up as friends with benefits, it regenerates into you that you have a chance to be something more. And she keeps reaffirming that, no, you don't, because it doesn't mean what it means to you. So you need to move forward, go into no contact for you. And it's, you know, this would take a year, 2 years, this kind of person she is. And she'd need to come back to you and say, look, I'm done seeing everyone else. And she hasn't done that one time. The fact that she wasn't willing to receive a nice gift from you because she didn't feel worthy of it says that, you know, bottom line is that your feelings are way stronger than hers. So I hope that helps you. Please visit writemac.com if you've got a breakup story you'd like to share, or if you'd like to book a live coaching session. Thank you for supporting the channel.